Hello everybody, so my bitch ass dad's out there working on his bitch ass car. Let's get on with the fucking story. So today what we're gonna be talking about, which you can obviously see by the title, is I don't know what the title is. We're gonna be talking about my bitch ass mama and why the fuck I'm over here. Okay, so let me tell you about it. So my mom and I have been having some problems. Obviously I'm not living with her bitch ass no more. But you know, she called the police on me the first time she did. Called the police on me is because I wasn't listening or something. And so she's like, I'm calling the police. I said, okay, I don't give a fuck, bitch. Go ahead and call the police. Stupid ass hoe. And so she was like, alright, I'm calling the police. And what'd you call me? What'd you call me? What'd you call me? I said, bitch, I called you a bitch ass bitch. Is what the fuck I called you. And she was like, alright, I'm gonna call the police. I hope they hear you say that. The bitch ass police man was over there. And he was talking about some, oh, this and that's your mother. We had a little standoff too. Because he was like, is this your mom? I said, yes, that's my biological mother. He said, is that your mom? I said, yes, that's my biological mother. And he was like, are you hard of hearing? And I was like, no, are you? I said, that's my biological mother. And so he didn't like that. He was like, look, son, you're not going to be talking to me that way. I'm a police officer. Da, 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 da. And I was like, and, okay. And she was like, Anthony, you can't be telling me. And I was like, I don't care. I don't give a fuck about police. And they, like, what? I don't care. Like, all this I said. And so he was like, ma'am, I see the way you're talking to your son. That's not how you're supposed to talk to your children. Da, 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 da. There's no arguing. If it's what you're saying, and there's no arguing. Bitch, yes, there is. There's arguing all the goddamn time. So what the fuck? Why do you think you're here, you fucking ugly ass motherfucker, bitch ass bitch? So anyways, the motherfucker had a little talk with me. It went right here. And it didn't come out this ear. It went in here. It did a little U-turn and came out that ear. And then it came out my nostrils and my mouth. Straight. The second time she called the police on me was because I wouldn't get out of this chair right. And it was a chair much like this one. Oh, y'all can't even, hold on. A cheap ass, ugly ass chair that we had more around the house, right? And the other day, she was like, give me my chair, Anthony. And I was sitting in it and I was like, wow, this bitch is really fucking wow. So I gave her a damn chair. And today she asked me for the same damn chair. I was like, hold on. We got one right there, right next to you, bitch. Go sit in that chair. I was like, I don't know. I'm using this chair. She's like, no, you're not. I said, yes, I am. Watch me. You see me sitting in the chair. So anyway, she come up to me. She's like, give my chair. She I had these headphones on. And on Snapchat, I'm sure y'all seen the big old headphones, the big black ones. And she was like, get out of my chair. She kept pulling at it, right? And then she pulled at the microphone that was on the shits. And it tore the fuck up. My dad is over here, and if he sees me, I'm gonna be so embarrassed. Anyway, so I blocked the bitch. Anyways, so you know, I saw that the shit broke, and that pissed me the fuck off. So I grabbed the fuck out my headphones and I slammed the motherfuckers on the motherfucking ground, bitch. Let me demonstrate, all right? With your shit. So she was like, oh my god. She was taken aback because I was pissed off, right? And she was like, you're fucking with me. And so she was like, oh my god, I'm calling the police. And so she called the damn police. And nothing became of that situation, actually. Her little bitch ass friend Trishan came over, was like, I see how you're manipulating and I see how you're trying to make other people mad. I was sitting in this chair first, motherfucker. It doesn't matter, that's your mother. You listen to everything she says, even if it's crazy. So you just admitted right there that you think that this is bogus. Fuck you, bitch. Just because you a drug addict junkie doesn't mean you could come up in this bitch and be talking to me like that. What? This bitch do drugs. Like, I don't give a fuck. And it maybe wasn't just that. It was probably a combination of other drugs that she bought from that hoe. But it doesn't matter. Like, marijuana was in the mix, so I'm gonna blame marijuana. Blame it on the Mary Jane. The third story, right? So this bitch had taken my doorknob. And so I was like, you know what? This bitch left for work. It's late at night. She's finna come back. And all day, I had all day to do this. And I just now remember because I went into her room to eat because she had a TV in there. And I ate a pizza and some curly fries because the bitch was so cheap that she wouldn't buy anything for days on end. And my grandmother gave me the pizza, and we just had leftover curly fries that she had bought for herself. And I was like, you know what, that's fine. Like, you don't want to have no food for me in here? I'm gonna eat your damn food, bitch. So anyways, she had fucking took my doorknob, and I was so pissed off. And I was not finna sleep without my doorknob, right? No, because you're gonna come up in there, you're gonna take my damn phone, and you're gonna be like, hi. And no, like, she had already taken my phone, right? She didn't pay for that damn phone. I don't give a fuck if she has custody. I don't give a fuck if she's allowed to do it. It's not your goddamn decision. It's not the police decision where my phone goes. It's my decision, bitch. Cause don't nobody pay the bills on the bitch. Okay, my dad gave that shit to me. He gave custody of that phone to me, and it's gonna stay mine. I don't give a fuck. That bitch stole my shit, and I told the police officer. I said, I don't know if it matters that she didn't bought it, and he was like, no, it doesn't. I said, okay, I know that, but I don't care. It's my phone. I'm gonna get my phone when I want it. And he was like, son, you can't do that. And I was like, I don't care. Like, why are you still here? There's no situation, so please leave. So she had took my doorknob, right? And so I took the doorknob off her door because she had used it for her door so she could lock the shit, but she couldn't even lock it because the door was up here and the little hinge where the door goes in and you lock it, it was all the way the fuck down here. So I don't know what the fuck she thinks she was doing with it. She couldn't even lock her fucking door. So anyway, I took the shit off the shit, and I didn't even bother to put the doorknob on her door. Like, I put the shit together, but I didn't screw anything in, so I just threw the screws, and I fucking threw the fucking screwdriver in the lake we have in our backyard, just like she did with David's keys. She came home, and, you know, like, she saw it, but she didn't give a fuck, and she was with her friends, right, and she was talking to her friends. All right, good night, mom, good night, aunt, good night, son, love you, don't give a fuck what you say, I don't love you, so it doesn't matter. So, you know, later I wake up that night, like 12 o'clock a.m., and I see she came up, she go, bah, 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 bah. I don't know how the fuck she got in there. But something happened, and she got into that door, and then she started taking the doorknob off, and she's like, da-da-da-da-da. She takes it, she leaves. She expects me to go back to sleep after that. No, I'm not. I'm a light sleeper, and it takes forever for me to go back to sleep. And so I go outside, I'm talking to my dad, and I'm talking to my aunt, you know, because I can't fucking sleep. And what of a sitting, this bitch come out talking about some, get the fuck inside, you have school tomorrow, what are you doing out here? I said, okay, mom, I'm coming, but how do you expect me to sleep when you're over here fucking pestering me? And she said, get your ass to sleep, I'm going to bed, good night. And if I see you out here, I'm gonna beat your ass. I said, yeah, fucking bet, bitch. And so anyways, so she turned off the light, right? And she goes and she walks the fuck away. I'm like, really, bitch? Are you so fucking immature? And so I trip over a fucking chair. I hurt the fuck out my knee. And so I go inside and I see the air conditioner's off. I'm like, what? What the fuck? What is this shit? Like, bitch, my dad pays $250 of the bills and the bill is $500. So my dad pays at least half of the fucking bill. The bitch always talk about, oh, that's not even that much. That's not even, what are you talking about? That's not even, yeah, bitch, you already told me. Anyways, so she turned off the AC, I guess. So I turned it back on, listening. She didn't say nothing, right? So I go in my room, I'm getting my shit ready for school, and I hear her. She's like, Anthony. And I come out, I'm like, yes. And she's like, don't touch my stuff. That's when I start recording. She's like, don't touch the air conditioner anymore. I said, why? Like, because, like, my dad does pay the bills. And, you know, I wasn't going to turn it back on. Because I'm not really trying to deal with that tonight. I have a fan in my room that'll settle it. And so she's like, don't turn it on, right? And so the AC conditioner, the little thing where you turn it on, it's on the way to the bathroom. It's on the way to the bathroom. So I go to the bathroom, bitch come out like I'm about to go there. And I barely take like 2 steps in the video. And the bitch come out, she throws something at me. I don't know what the fuck she threw, but she threw something. And I'm like, what? Because it scared the fuck out of me. I didn't know what the fuck she threw, and I didn't know that she was going to throw nothing because I was about to go to the bathroom, right? And so anyway, basically, I'll show you the video maybe tomorrow or something. The day after I upload this. I can't put it in the video right now because the video's on my phone, not my iPad. And so, you know, the bitch came at me. She was fucking hitting me with a switch. In the video you could see it. She kept hitting me with a switch. And not like over and over, but she was like, bah, go to bed. Bah, go to bed. And so I was like, no, I'm not going to bed. Like, you just fucking went, no, fuck you. And so she kept hitting me, right? So I'm like, I'm fucking fed up with it. So I went into my room. I grabbed a fucking hanger. And I was threatening her with, like, I wasn't actually going to hit her, but I was threatening her with it. And I was like, all right, you want to go round two? Don't fucking hit me again, bitch. And so she put that stick all up in my face. But she said, go to bed. All up in my fucking face. And I said, all right. Bah, bitch. So it hit the switch and it slided down and hit her finger. Hit the fuck out of her finger. Because I hit the fuck out of that stick. But I didn't hit it hard enough to break through the strike. Because that stick broke 3 hangers. Oh no, 1 hanger into 3 pieces. In a minute. And it's in the video too. It's fucking hilarious. I laugh at that time. I laugh at that every time I watch it. So. Oh yeah, I hit the fuck out of her. She's so shocked. She's like. And then she came at me, right? And one point or another, she's like, I'm calling the police. So she calls the police department. She doesn't call the police. She calls the department or some shit, like where it's not a non-emergency number. And they come down. This fat-ass guy comes, and before he comes, though, I go to the restroom because that's what the fuck I was going to do. So I go in there. And, you know, I'm over here washing my hands right first. She had closed the door behind her. And I had to stick my finger into the hole and, like, get it out. And there was fucking grease in there because of the metal. Anyways, so I was washing my hands off and I was about to close the door and pee. And so this bitch comes in and she's just looking around. I'm like, what are you doing in here? Like, can you get out? I'm trying to pee. She's like, no, this is my bathroom. Like, it's called shut the door. It's called get the fuck out, bitch. And so she closes the door and she shuts the lights off. I can turn the lights on, I lock the door, and I take a piss and I go out there. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, why do you keep pestering me? And so that's the night that I go to the Hope House. And I don't like him. And that's what happened. Anyway, so it's like 3 hours later. So, you know, I went to the Hope House. And while I was there, I didn't go to school at all. I went like for 2 days. The last few days I was there. But I didn't go on Friday because, you know, I went with my aunt to stay the night. And we had to, like, punk this guy out at the Hope House. Let me tell you. Because I called my mom, she didn't answer. And so I was like, if we can't get a hold of her, I'm not going to be able to go. And this is my last night here. So I was like, well, one of the, you know, I was fit to leave. So I wanted to stay with my aunt before I left. And so she didn't answer. So I was like, hello, Mom. The last time. And she didn't even answer. So I was talking on the phone and I was like, well, she gonna let me stay. He's like, I need to hear her say it. And I said, well, she said she's going to bed. So I called and he was like, well, my aunt showed him the call logs where it said like 3 seconds, 0 seconds, 9 seconds. And he was like, it's okay with me. That's good enough. Bye. And so I came back the next day. He was like, why'd you lie to me? I said, what do you mean? He said, your mom didn't even say that you would go. I said, I don't care. What, you gonna get negatives? The fuck? And that's like a system where if you act good, you get positive. If you act bad, you get negatives. He's like, no, I'm not going to give you negatives. I said, okay, then what you going to do? He said, no. I just want an apology. I said, no. And he said, well, I could have got fired. I said, good. I wish you would have. You didn't do your job correctly. Bye, Bookie. And, you know, finally it was time for me to go. My dad came. And the counselor, Miss Danielle, I miss her so much. I miss her so much. I wish that I could have got her number, some social media. I don't know, like, damn, she was the best counselor ever, even though she was the only counselor ever had, but she was the best one. She was really good at her job. Anyways, that's where this whole story comes to a wrap, and I'm here now. And my dad's gonna move in to this house. Bitch ass house. I fucking hate it up here. I wanna move in with my aunt. But I don't have the balls to ask her because, you know. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. See you on the next vid.